Today on Geek Devotions, we're talking about Black Clover and how we should respond when we want to give up. Hello and welcome to Geek Devotions, a show from devoted geeks who are devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and we're so glad that you decided to watch this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell symbol. Like, so we know that you appreciate what we're doing, if you do. Subscribe, so you get videos that we make all the time, like you get notified about them. And hit the bell symbol so you get notified every single time that we upload a new video. Because we upload a lot. Like, not as much as some, but still a lot. Before we get into today's devotion, don't forget to go check out our website, our Facebook, all the other stuff, and also, you may want to go ahead and join our Facebook group, Devoted Geek Life, because at the end of this month that starts today, we are having a Iron Geek Chef competition. Yes, we are bringing it back.
Iron Geek Chef competition!
We did this a couple years ago. We had some great response. We had some great videos. They were funny, and it was all within the Devoted Geek Life. So you should go check it out. So recently, Dallas and I have been bouncing between a couple animes. We've been watching some Dragon Ball. We've been watching some Black Clover. Now, Black Clover is about a society where everybody has magic. There is an organization called the Magic Knights, where the people who are the most powerful magic users congregate and they protect the Clover Kingdom. The leader of them is called the Wizard King, and there's some lore behind there in the story, but you literally see that every time an episode comes on, so you can easily find out about all that. But the Wizard King is the most powerful of them all. He is the leader. He is the one who's like, yes, I can beat anybody. Now, unlike most monarchs, the Wizard King is not a family. It's not, his son does not necessarily guaranteed to become the Wizard King. It's a matter of how powerful you are. You have to kind of fight your way up the ranks, I think. We haven't gotten that far, but I'm pretty sure that that's what happens. Now, in the first episode, you are introduced to a character in the Clover Kingdom named Asta. Asta is from a small village named Hodge, and he's a small town boy, lives in a monastery because he was abandoned at birth, and he's an odd duck because he is the only one in the kingdom who doesn't have any magic at all. Asta also has this dream of someday becoming the Wizard King. Kind of contrary things. You look at him and you're like, he doesn't use magic. How could he become the Wizard King? But then as you watch the series, you kind of believe that maybe he could do this. Because see, Asta doesn't take his not being able to use magic as a setback. He just trains really, really hard every day. And the guy is like ridiculously strong. Like ridiculously strong. Almost to the point of where he could take Saitama from one punch. Almost. His determination to become the Wizard King, even though he has no magical power, is a theme throughout the whole series. His determination in general is a theme throughout the whole series. The tagline when they go to commercials is him saying, "My magic is never giving up." Now, as Christians, we don't have magic because we have something much better. We have God and the authority that He gives us to do great and miraculous things. So, throwing that out there. Sometimes we get discouraged. Sometimes we want to give up. Sometimes we would rather live an easy life than a righteous life. I find that a lot of people get weary and tired, especially at this time of the year. We're approaching the holidays. We're about to enter that season where there's something every month. And people get tired. They get worn down. And sometimes it would be easier to just not live the life that God has called you to live. In Isaiah 49, verses 29 through 31, He gives strength to the weary, and to one without vigor He adds might. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But they who wait for Adonai will renew their strength. They will soar up with wings as eagles. They will run and not grow weary. they will walk and not be faint. So when you break this verse down, it means that when you get weary, God will give you strength. When you get tired, when you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, He will give you strength. He will put people around you to support you. Now, if you feel discouraged, don't feel guilty about this. This is something that happens to everybody. God would not have put so many scriptures in the Bible about being weary if it was not something He knew was going to happen. He knew you were going to get tired. He knew you were going to want to give up. But He is encouraging you to keep going. In Galatians 6:9. So let us not lose heart in doing good, for in due time we will reap if we don't give up. So the challenge for this week, the takeaway that I would like you to take away from this devotion is don't give up. Even if you want to, even if you're tired, call on God, get the strength that you need. Call somebody and talk to them. Tell them what's going on. Sometimes just talking to somebody and letting them know the burden that you're bearing makes it so much lighter. So let somebody know. Don't give up. Okay, guys, that was your devotion for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all of our other stuff. Join Devoted Geek Life. Enter into not the Devoted Geek Chef, the Iron Geek Chef competition. And it's have a lot of fun. That's the goal of this. So that's pretty much all we have going on this month. No Devoted Geek Togethers until after the first of the year. So that's fun. It's just entering that season where everyone's busy. So there you go. It is now time for the question of the week.
The week!
Question of the week. Tell us about a time when you got discouraged, wanted to give up, but didn't. Let us know how that went. Because even listening to other people's stories about giving up can be encouraging to someone who wants to give up. All that being said, stay devoted.
Peace and love.